which will be getting a brand new revamp very soon. But yeah, definitely, just as all of our classes before have been, all the things that we do during class, you will get the Unity package after. So even if you weren't here during the class, you can download the package and do the same thing that we did. Also, this stream is going to be recorded here on Twitch. So at any time you can go back to my channel and you can view this whole video from the beginning. Maybe if you missed the beginning part where I was creating the road, no problem. It'll be up and available for you to watch. So we got this ridiculous ass looking guy here. And I have to say, he looks pretty darn ridiculous. But this is going to be a funny game, ain't it? Oh, this? Yeah, absolutely. I actually found this on the Unity website. If you just Google Unity certification objectives, I think it's this link. Yeah, okay. So if you just Google Unity certification objectives, and then this one, what does the Unity certification exam involve? I'm gonna copy and paste this link for you guys right here. You should see an objectives link right here and an outcomes link. That's pretty much most of what they gave you. Now, to be honest with you guys, this is like this is not fair to a lot of you guys. I mean, even some things here, even I'm a little like confused about what they mean, especially like some vague things like define critique in the context of video game development. I have no idea what they mean by that, but it is their first time doing something like this, so I'm not gonna hate on Unity. They're a great company, but it is a little bit unfair because they do not have a preparation side of things for this. So I'm gonna try to help you guys out as much as I can. If any of you have any questions about any of these topics here, feel free to put it there in the chat, and I'll try to clarify it. What was another thing that I found a little bit funny? Explain the function of max slope. So yeah, I wouldn't even know that off the top of my head. I would probably have to review that. Identify colliders by their appearance. I guess what they're gonna do is they're gonna just give you like a sphere collider, a cube collider, and you're just gonna have to say this is a cube collider, this is a sphere collider, whatever. And assess the impact of forces on rigid bodies. I'm really curious what kind of test this is going to be. I'm going to be taking this test on Saturday, so I will try to photographically memorize them, as much of it as I can, and host another session, just kind of like a test review for all of you that might be preparing for the next one. But all of you that are preparing this Saturday, and you're going to be there at Brooklyn and Dumbo, I will see you in the test chambers. Alright, so back to our Mixamo rig right here. So I don't really need fingers, honestly. Don't think I need fingers. You know what? It's a good idea to have 2 chain fingers. Now, the difference between 2 chain fingers, 3 chain fingers, you can kind of see that. No fingers just kind of does just this. 2 chain fingers does just this. 3 chain fingers does, just kind of this, and it has a thumb. It has a thumb, an index, and the rest. And then I think standard skeleton is just every single finger, which you might like or you might not like. Honestly, it's a lot of bones for just some fingers. I'm just going to put no fingers because I don't think we're going to really be doing anything too crazy with the fingers on this character. So just click update and give it a little bit to Mixamonize on its Mixamo. Processing, just as normal, usually. Mixamo takes its sweet time to do some of this, but it is really a great thing. I thought I did this already. Alright, finish. Your character's been updated. Animate. Okay. Here comes the best part. So, standard game is, first you want to start with an idle animation. You need to be able to, be animated while he's just kind of standing there. Now, let's try to find like a ridiculous idle animation for this guy. Like, what's this? Oh, good God. That's some funny shit. Okay, you know what? I like that one. I'm going to add that. So I'm going to add that to the pack. So we got an idle animation. Maybe another idle, just another funny one, just for shits and giggles. Oh my God, this character. That almost looks like he's surfing. Oh, what's this? Oh my God, that's. You know what? I'm adding that too. Why not? Why not? Okay. Let's say I'm happy with that. And now what I want to do is I want to add some running animations. I'm just gonna search running. What could be a good one? Like this one, I'd say. So very important. You gotta select in place. All of my tutorials, all of my productions that I do, I use in place animations because I like to move the character in code, not in some other way. This is an interesting one. Let's see. What about this one? Oh my God, this guy. You know what? Whatever game we're gonna make with this, I'm sure will be a hit because just how hilarious this character looks. Nice. You know what? This is a good sprint he's got going here. Now I'm wondering if we could find. Oh, let's see. What if we could do one of these like ninja runs? Fast run. How's this one look? Whoa, that guy's kicking it. All right, you know what? We're gonna add a regular run and a fast run. Let's say when you like sprint up or something like that. So we got a fast run, and where was our regular run? It was like all the way up here, I think. I'd say this is like a middle run. I don't know. Should we do like a slow run? Yeah, let's put this one in there too. Okay, cool. So we got all the animations that we want, I would say. Like. Oh, I think I found it. Nah, I like the chicken dance. Good suggestion. Chicken dance. Oh shit. What are we doing? We've created a monster. Okay. Can we give him like a ballet dance or something graceful? Like oh, I think I found it. Nah, I like the chicken dance was fine. We're not gonna spend too much time on this. Again, if any of you are just kind of logging in a little bit late to the stream or anything like that, Feel free to ask any Unity questions that you have. I will stop what I'm doing currently and try to answer them to the best of my ability. I think the chicken dance is good. Yeah. Alright, chicken dance it is. Okay, so we got this guy. Add to my assets. Let's save this guy. Okay. This one isn't in place. Sometimes, you see what it does? Like, Mixamo will just forget to put them in place. See, if we didn't double check that, that would have messed us up a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. View and download. Queue download. And we're gonna do FBX for Unity. 60 frames per second. More frames, always better. Yeah, just queue the download. Give it a sec to download. Yep. Downloading. Downloaded. Alright, so now what we get is the zip file. Now you might be wondering where the textures are and things. The textures actually come inside the FBX file. Amazing, right? I know. I'm going to close Photoshop because we don't need that anymore. I'm going to close Blender because we don't need that anymore. I don't care. I don't want to save it. We've already saved it. What else? Yeah. And what I'm going to do here, just going to extract this with 7-zip. If you guys don't know about 7-zip, highly recommend it. It does zips and RARs and everything. Yeah, and we have our guy and we have the animations. So in the assets, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start organizing my project a little bit better. So best practice for me usually is, just to create like a models folder, and then put the materials in there too, because they all kind of come together. There we go. All my models are in here, and here in the models I'm going to say environment. I'm going to put all the environments in one folder and all the characters in another folder. The reason to do that is, I think it's quite obvious. It's because it's just better to keep your project organized. The more organized your project is, the easier you will have of a time of finding things later down the line. So let's just import this guy. So Brute with a skirt. Give it some time to import. Again, for those of you that are just tuning in, we have so far created, fix now. We have just created a little bit of an environment. We have animated a little bit of a character and explained some of the Unity certification requirements here. So what we're going to be going into now in this section is the animation controllers, which are probably some things that some of you aren't used to using that much, but I'm going to explain them now. And a good way to get a nice character to animate is with using Fuse. Fuse is like an Adobe software that's like a character builder. So yeah, and on the other note, just one of the things here that they talk about that some of you might not know is